And then nowhere near as much movement from Breen on the way into the corner, smoother with the input. Big flick from Ketomaa.
And the flat 3 right, and crest, and the 5 right minus short.
Special stage 5 then.
Early 4 left minus, open.
Another fastest time for Breen.
Flat 2 in over crest, 50, very tricky, slight right.
100% score so far.
Plus, tightens in over for big crest. Only 20 comes quick, narrow 5 right plus, tightens minus, narrows, 20, flat crest, 50.
Did hit a rock in the stage, so they just knocked his confidence a little bit, but not too much. 0.6 of a second faster than Ketomaa. On to special stage 6 then, 21.31 kilometres. And a very fast stage indeed. Some exceptionally quick sections. Top speed would be crucial here, and we've already seen the effect that that has had, certainly on Francois Delacour. Interesting to see how it affects the top drivers on this run through. So Sim Plangi, Estonian driver in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10. This is an R4 spec car. No studs left on his tyres. 12th fastest. Drops from 6th to 8th overall. 3rd in the Production Cup. Jan Černý, a very impressive 2nd fastest time on this stage. Climbs from 9th to 6th overall. And in fact quoted at the end of the stage as saying the best I've ever driven on snow, although he did say he had an enormous moment as well. Alexei Lukyanuk still fighting with Delacour for 3rd overall. The Lancer's higher top speed really helping him out. Heavier car, of course. 11 minutes 6.8. He is 4th fastest and he stays 4th overall. Francois Delacour tries to keep up with the high-speed Lancer Group N of Lukyanuk. Listen to that though, on the rev limiter everywhere, geared far too short. This is what happens then when you brake late, trying to make up for that. Delacour just running wide in the hairpin. He's a 10th slower than his Russian rival, remains 3rd overall, but just 4.6 up now. So Jari Ketomaa, flat out 6th gear, icy roads, hits 195 kilometers an hour. That's between 120 and 125 miles per hour, very fast. 10 minutes 49.7 is the stage time. Contrast this to Delacour, we could hear was on the limiter, and the regional rally car still accelerating. Craig Breen driving safely on the high-speed stage. No risks on the first run through.
Flat 1 right over tip 50, stop up middle crest, jump 30, 3 right minus and 4 left plus, tightens through dip. Only 20 crest, 20 turn, 6 left minus. 6 left minus now. 70. Slide right.
Square left plus.
Slide right, 90.
Breen there just making an adjustment to the notes as well with Moynihan. Changing it to a square left plus.
80, watch right, tightens 3 plus, sharp 30 in over crest. 130, right on flat crest, 90.
That was 11 minutes 1.4 for Breen. Simulcam now between Breen and Ketomaa. On the twisty section, Breen is equally as quick, but on the high-speed portion at the beginning and the end of the stage, Breen loses a lot of time. The lower top speed of his Peugeot. We actually saw him through the same corner as Delacour, and you could hear he wasn't on the limiter. Geared slightly longer than Delacour, but not enough, and you can see that Breen quicker through the twisty section. After special stage 6 then, Ketomaa leading by 1 second, just takes the lead away from Breen. Delacour in 3rd with Lukyanuk in 4th, but closing down that gap. Jan Černý impressively up to 6th. Service D then this afternoon was at Ventspils. Host town for leg 2 and 3. It's known for its medieval fort and also for this very impressive skiing facility. Big welcome for all of the ERC family. And a great shot of the service park as well. So Ketomaa along with top speed advantage, a bit more confidence in the car with more snow and ice on this morning's stages. He holds a slender lead of just 1 second.
but now the roads were completely ice and good snow banks, etc. So I could really push on the last one. So it was okay.
Craig Breen into service. You can hear there the studs being driven across the tarmac. Not too concerned about having lost the lead. The S2000 Peugeot just not as quick in a straight line.
This car will only do 170 something kilometers per hour, so many times we were just waiting on the rev emitter, and I think that's why perhaps the area was faster in there. So I'm very confident that we can come into the next stages. Okay, the next stage is new, and the one after is a repeat of the last stage, so we may struggle there, but I think overall we should be in a good position to fight. Yeah.
So after a 30-minute service, all the drivers leave Ventspils for the 3 remaining stages of the day. Join us after the break and we'll see how they pan out. Well, welcome back to ERC Rally Latvia Ventspils. Some fantastic shots of our wonderful helicopter pilot, featuring an awful lot of photographer shots as well. Can't believe just how low to the ground they can fly to get these fantastic pictures for us. And the graphic says Ketomaa. That's not Ketomaa. That's Lukyanuk in the Mitsubishi Lancer. Third quickest time on this special stage 7, 1.7 seconds slower than Breen. Francois Delacour before this stage was third overall, 4.6 seconds ahead of Lukyanuk. Very little ice on the road here. Tricky then, as I say, can pull the studs out. Sixth quickest time on this stage, on the limit all the way through. Such an entertaining driver though. Look, you know, chasing him down. He's on new tyres, great grip, and reaches nearly 200 kilometres now. We're talking 130 miles an hour. Most rally cars geared for somewhere between 100 and 110, depending on the rally. Here you can see a little bit of left foot braking on the way into the corner there. Fantastic job. Now this is Stéphane Lefebvre, also in the Peugeot Rally Academy by Saint-Alope, but in the Peugeot 208 R2, so a smaller specification car, 1.6 litre engine, sequential gearbox. Have to say, handling fantastic well looking at these pictures. This is his first time on snow and ice, and he's in front of a Finn, 15th overall. Great job. Good to see the fans out enjoying themselves despite the temperatures. Next up, special stage 8, 21.31 kilometres, quite late in the afternoon, temperatures dropping again. This is Vytautas Sveidas. 7th quickest, 2nd in the production car cup, 5th overall. Good pace until now, and you'll see that he absolutely loved this stage.
This special stage is absolutely fantastic. And narrow and fast and flowing, and you need to have more than 2 balls, I guess, for this one.
Fantastic quote. Look forward to seeing more from him. Delacour in 6th gear everywhere. Just so frustrating to have to try so hard on the brakes everywhere to try and make up for it. Inevitably it will lead to little mistakes. 5th quickest, battling for 3rd with Lukyanuk. Top speed only 102 miles an hour.
I am flat out. I am going 17 seconds faster than before, you know, which is enormous. The Mitsubishi is just unbelievable.
So looking at there with the lamp pod flapping around on the bonnet, a little bit distracting, but 17 seconds faster than Delacour and moves to 3rd overall. Very quick.
I saw almost 210 on my speedometer, so flat out section with very high maximum speed. Woohoo! Super!
Still seems fairly relaxed about it, doesn't he? Let's be honest. Craig Breen, Dave Moynihan. Oh, lovely, committed over the crest there. Fantastically promising pairing.
Long slight right and flat crest, 120.
Again on the limiter everywhere. He knew he'd lose some time in this stage, but says he'll keep on fighting for the victory. We'll look forward to that.
I think perhaps the people at Peugeot Sport are going to be screaming and shouting at me, saying, "No, stay where you are." But I'm a young kid and I have the possibility of winning the European Championship rally. Why wouldn't I go for it?
Indeed. Best of luck to the lads as well. Jari Ketomaa and Kai Lindström. Quickest time, 5.5 seconds quicker than Breen. Increases his lead on Breen. Turbocharged Fiesta regional rally car working very well indeed. 7 seconds ahead of Breen overall. But still not that happy at the end of the stage with his own performance.
There are good times with the other guys also, so it's not so... It's quite okay, but it could be better.
Great attitude to have, always looking to improve. Special stage 9. Jari Ketomaa won 6, 7 and 8. He wins 9 as well. Perfect way to end the day. Earns 7 bonus European Rally Championship points. Craig Breen loses 5.1 to Ketomaa on the short stage. He's now 12.1 seconds behind him at the end of leg 2, but bonus points 6 for him and carrying on down through the top 7. Overall then, at the end of leg 2, Jari Ketomaa leading in the Ford Fiesta, M-Sport Fiesta in fact. I think we'll find regional rally car from Craig Breen, 12.1 seconds back. Those two out ahead and looking forward to seeing the end of the battle tomorrow. I don't think Breen's given up, and if we've got short and twisty stage without those high-speed runs, we might find that he's just able to close the gap. After all the competition today, nice surprise in fact for Craig Breen, birthday boy. Today was his 23rd birthday. Very young man, doing very, very well for himself, and I think leading a round of the European Rally Championship this morning was a pretty good present. Well, there we are, that's it for leg 1 and leg 2 of Rally Lippia Ventspils. Leg 3 is the longest of the event, anything can happen. I'm Andrew Coley, join us tomorrow for more ERC action from Latvia.